Welcome back to Cozy Corner, dear friends. Tonight, we step into the warm heart of your home, the kitchen, a place where stories simmer, where mornings begin softly, and where the scent of the holidays lingers long after the season ends. Today's theme is all about kitchen Christmas decor, created with natural textures, thrifted treasures, and the cozy glow of handmade touches. If you've ever dreamed of a Christmas kitchen that feels gentle, nostalgic, and beautifully lived in, you're in the right place. So pour yourself something warm, settle in, and let's begin.
Rustic woodland warmth. Imagine entering a kitchen where the air feels crisp like a winter forest, softened by the scent of pine and cinnamon. Begin with natural elements, fresh pine boughs draped across open shelving, eucalyptus trailing softly, wooden cutting boards stacked like artwork. Add stoneware mugs, textured ceramics, and thrifted copper pots that catch the light beautifully. Here, Christmas decor is subtle. A pine cone resting near the spices, a sprig of cedar tied with twine around a jar, beeswax candles casting a golden glow. Instead of bright reds, lean into muted greens, earthy browns, and creamy whites. The magic is in imperfection. Branches placed casually, ribbons cut unevenly, textures layered intuitively. Tie soft linen ribbons around a ladle, a teapot handle, or even your favorite jars. These tiny gestures create a sense of quiet intimacy. This style feels like a slow winter morning in a mountain cabin, peaceful, grounding, and deeply soulful.
2. Scandinavian slow-living simplicity. Picture a kitchen bathed in winter light, clear, calm, and beautifully minimal. Scandinavian Christmas style is all about simplicity, function, and intentional warmth. Start with a soft neutral palette, white, beige, buttercream, and light natural wood. Add greenery sparingly, placing small cedar sprigs in a ceramic pitcher or hanging a minimal wreath made of a single branch. Use thrifted pieces like vintage enamelware, wooden utensils, or woven baskets to bring texture without clutter. Candlelight is essential. Place tall taper candles in simple brass holders or use unscented pillar candles along the countertop. Instead of heavy decorations, choose functional beauty. Linen towels in earthy tones, a handcrafted wooden bowl filled with oranges and cloves, or a ceramic tray displaying your morning essentials. Everything feels purposeful and calm. This aesthetic turns your kitchen into a sanctuary of slow mornings, warm coffee, and gentle December rituals. Nothing loud, only comfort, clarity, and quiet Nordic charm.
Three, thrifted copper and old world charm. This inspiration celebrates the magic of secondhand finds, aged copper, tarnished brass, old wooden boards, and vintage kitchen tools that have stories etched into them. Begin by visiting your local thrift shop or flea market. Look for patina, for character, for pieces that feel touched by time. Display copper pots on your shelves or hang them from hooks where they catch warm holiday light. Add old brass candle holders, a vintage cookbook left open on a recipe from decades ago, and wooden spoons with worn handles. For decor, sprinkle natural elements, dried oranges, bay leaves, and rosemary tied with string. Let everything feel effortless and lived in. This look transforms your kitchen into a cozy European-inspired space, reminiscent of an old countryside cottage at Christmas. Charming, imperfect, and irresistibly nostalgic. It's the beauty of objects that once belonged to someone else, now woven into your own holiday story.
Four, natural greenery in motion. Greenery in the kitchen brings freshness, scent, and life, especially during Christmas. But instead of perfectly structured arrangements, let nature move freely. Use long flowing garlands of rosemary, cypress, or eucalyptus draped across cabinets, shelves, or window frames. Place small bouquets of foraged branches in water-filled jars or recycled bottles. Add sprigs of thyme and sage near your stove, blending decoration with function. Keep the palette soft. Gentle greens, warm neutrals, and natural wood. Let texture shine. Crinkled leaves, uneven branches, soft shadows. To enhance the sense of movement, hang a small bundle of herbs upside down with twine, or add a few golden bells that softly chime when touched. Your kitchen becomes a breathing, organic space where Christmas is expressed through scent, freshness, and a quiet appreciation of nature's imperfect beauty.
Five, the quiet glow of candlelight. Candlelight transforms the kitchen into a sanctuary of warmth during the holiday season. Choose natural beeswax candles for their soft golden color and clean scent. Mix tapers, pillars, and tea lights to create gentle layers of illumination. Use thrifted brass holders or simple ceramic ones. Place candles along shelves, the windowsill, or grouped on a wooden board as a centerpiece. The key here is subtlety, nothing overly staged. Let the glow fall naturally across the surfaces, reflecting off copper pots, glass jars, or polished wood. Add greenery lightly, a sprig of cedar around the base of a candle, a small wreath encircling a jar. This aesthetic creates a mood rather than a decorated space. It feels peaceful, warm, and deeply calming. The kind of kitchen where you'd want to sip warm tea while snow falls softly outside. Six, minimal red accents for a soft, festive touch. Red in the kitchen can feel joyful, but for cozy corner style, it needs to be soft, minimal, and refined. Begin with a neutral backdrop, warm whites, natural woods, and gentle greenery. Then sprinkle tiny hints of red, a ribbon around a jar, dried cranberries in a clear bowl, a vintage apron hanging near the oven. Add subtle touches like red-striped French tea towels, a small bowl of winter berries, or a single red ornament placed unexpectedly on a shelf. This approach keeps the festive spirit without overwhelming the calm atmosphere. The result feels like a Scandinavian farmhouse
kissed gently by Christmas. Warm, charming, and beautifully balanced. Seven, handmade touches and little winter crafts. There's something heartwarming about using decorations you made yourself. Create simple crafts like dried orange garlands, salt dough ornaments shaped like stars, or handmade clay tags tied to jars. Hang a small handcrafted wreath on your cabinet door, or tie homemade ornaments onto your mugs. Add hand-lettered tags to your jars of cocoa, cinnamon, or cookies. Keep everything imperfect. That's where the beauty lies. The charm comes from the fingerprints, the unlit edges, the human touch. These handmade details turn the kitchen into a space filled with memory, warmth, and emotional connection. It feels like home.
Eight, soft European cottage Christmas. This style captures the coziness of an old cottage in France or England. Warm and nostalgic and layered with texture. Use muted greens, soft creams, and natural browns. Display antique stoneware, lace-edged linens, and old jars filled with spices. Add touches of greenery around your open shelves. Place candles in vintage holders and hang a soft ribbon on your teapot. Everything feels intimate and inviting, like stepping into a grandmother's kitchen where holiday stories live in every corner.
Nine, the beauty of everyday objects. Instead of buying new decor, elevate what you already have. Line up your wooden scoons in a beautiful crock. Place your spices on a wooden tray. Display your favorite mugs like a curated collection. Add a sprig of cedar to your breadboard. Tie twine around a jar, or place oranges near your cookbooks. With a few thoughtful touches, your everyday items become part of your Christmas decor. Natural, effortless, sustainable.
Cozy baking corner for December mornings. Create a small area dedicated to baking. A wooden board, a few jars of holiday spices, a bowl of oranges, and a candle burning gently nearby. Add a garland above the counter and a small wreath near your mixer. Keep it functional but beautiful, ready for warm cookies, cinnamon rolls, and morning cocoa. This corner becomes your December ritual space. calm, delicious, and filled with holiday joy. Sustainable wrapping and zero-waste stations. Set aside a small kitchen corner for wrapping with natural materials. Use brown craft paper, twine, fresh herbs, dried oranges, and thrifted ribbons. Keep your tools organized in jars and baskets. Add a small vase of greenery for inspiration. This station feels creative, sustainable, and deeply grounding, a mindful way to celebrate the season. Number 12. A touch of vintage glass and clear sparkle. Use thrifted glass jars, clear vases, and vintage bottles. Fill them with pine branches, dried florals, or fairy lights. The transparency adds a soft sparkle without overwhelming the room. Pair these with linen, wood, and greenery for a perfect balance of shine and softness. Warm neutrals and organic textures. Build your kitchen palette with oatmeal beige, warm white, honeyed wood, and soft greenery. Add woven baskets, linen towels, ceramic bowls, and handmade pottery. This combination creates a quiet, grounded Christmas style that feels soothing and deeply cozy. Apothecary-inspired Christmas jars. Transform simple pantry jars into charming holiday displays. Fill them with cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, dried oranges, or pine sprigs. Add handwritten labels, linen ribbons, or wax seals. Arrange them together like an apothecary shelf, practical, nostalgic, and beautiful. The gentle magic of kitchen windows. Windows are storytelling spaces during Christmas. Hang a simple wreath, add candles on the sill, place a jar of greenery, or string delicate fairy lights. Let the light do the decorating. Morning glow, evening warmth, reflections of winter. Everything becomes part of the aesthetic. It's subtle, poetic, and effortlessly cozy.
Thank you for spending this cozy moment with us. Christmas in the kitchen doesn't need to be loud or extravagant. It can be simple, natural, and deeply warming. With greenery, candles, thrifted finds, and thoughtful details, your kitchen becomes a sanctuary of comfort and memory. Until next time, dear friends, stay warm, stay inspired, and keep creating spaces that feel like home.